putting on my shoes over here. Yeah, putting over my shoes. I like these shoes so much. I don't know why, but I like it. See the way it is. So I'm down. Let me close the door. Let me close the door. Yeah, so this is what I'm using to close the door over here. Let me close the door. Yeah. There was somebody that was calling me. I don't know exactly who is he, but I won't pick the call because I'm on recording. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. So good morning, good afternoon. It depends the time whereby you are watching me from, and it depends where and from. So I'm gonna say thank you and thank you a lot for always coming back to watch my video. If the first time you're coming across my YouTube channel, consider to subscribe, like the video, and always turn on notification if you have not turned on notification. I say thank you and thank you a lot. My hair looks like no problem, but it's just the way it is. So guys, I want to book their motorbike, then we head somewhere. Don't take this day for granted. I'm gonna say thank you and thank you a lot because so many people have lost their lives, but over here we're gonna say thank you and thank you a lot because we are still breathing. We can do all our things together over here, and this is a very wonderful chilling morning that we appreciate God for another beautiful day, guys. So I don't take you people for granted. I really appreciate you people a lot and a lot and a lot. So thank you so much for the returning subscriber because at least each and every moment you get that we add 1 to 2 subscribers. That's a very wonderful and a very wonderful thing. And thank you so much for the returning subscriber for coming back to watch our YouTube channel. Remember, here we are not here to disappoint you people. Each and every moment will be make sure that we boom with a video. So I don't take your time for granted. I really appreciate you a lot. Guess what? Today I'm coming live from this particular place here that you don't you don't understand it well, but some people know that maybe I could come back, I could come live and clear maybe from Nyabwanse, but today I'm coming live and clear from this specifically place over here, and I'm on my foot. I'm on my foot walking. Yeah, that is how it is and how it's supposed to be. Sometimes you need to do some exercises because you know, sometimes you get that even your legs are paining, but when you do a lot of exercise, you get that you get yourself stronger and stronger and stronger enough. Yeah, you get yourself getting strong. Alafu kuna vile ulikuwa na bala isi 25 alafu nilipa 20 kg na nilipima 25. Hapana, ameniambia ulikuwa ongeze. Walai. Ilikuwa ongeze 5 kg. Ya 5 kg.
Sisi aliniambia
20 times 100 2000.
Ndio, lakini aliniambia kwa vile ilikuwa 25 pamoja, itanifanyia 2K. Sivyo ndio tuliongea naye.
Utamaliza ukuje. I think atakuwa huko.
Sasa tena anaenda shambani.
So utakuja tu ile muda utakuja. Ama leo utakuja kazi?
Mpaka Sunday.
Mpaka Sunday. Utakuja hiyo Sunday. Sawa.
Tena sasa nitapita.
Utakuja tu hiyo Sunday tusikie hiyo story. Yeah. So guys, actually yesterday this client here over here, I went he came, actually had an issue to the farm. He had an issue in the farm, so I had to go to check by the farm, and later on they had agreed with another person that it was supposed to be 2,000 shilling, but when I went there the place was too big. It was like 2,500 Kenyan shilling. Approximately it was around $20 over there, and so on giving me the money, but the initial guy that we were working with, he had to explain that he was to add some cash. That's why I had to send him over there, and I explained to her what was on with the problem. But today he told me that he's not available and he will not come there. He's not available and he will not come there because he's fixed somewhere. So I told him no problem, you'll just come the day you'll be available. We sort out the issues. Hereby, when you see the sign post over by here, hereby when you go down there, you meet a very big company that produces a lot of milk. It is called Nuru Kenya. Like you can just get. That's the name. When you go down there, you're going to meet it. It is over down there. Yeah. And thereby is where chicken, Kenyeji chick, okay, Kenyeji chick mash, they feeds for chickens, they feeds for hens, they are being fed, they are being processed, they are being made, manufacturing. That's the manufacture of chick, the manufacture of chicks, yeah, over by there. That's where it is being processed. I'm seeing children, they are just heading to school. Yeah, they are just heading to school. Today being on Friday, actually. Today is being on Friday. I can just recall by the time we were in school, and it reaches a Monday and Saturday time. That day was very hectic to me. And very hectic because you want to go to the assembly ground. So guys, let me tell you this, a very short story. You have to go to the assembly ground. And by the moment you're at assembly ground, the teacher on duty will come over there then to confirm who is not dressed properly, maybe, and come to confirm if your clothes maybe is dirty. So that day was not good to me because when I was a kid, actually I was not used to dress, and I was very lazy. I was Mshamba boy. I can just talk out like I was a village boy that time. So I was not that keen. So that particular time, it was very sympathetic to me. Sometimes it could be very hectic. And that day, on Friday, we used to carry firewood to school. And this fire, you know, sometimes we say education in Kenya has come because you could carry firewood, you take to the teacher on duty, and this teacher, imagine, he could take this firewood back home. So I say, sometimes when I say education has come in Kenya over here, then after you have just finished the schooling, then you're told that no works. No problem, guys. That's how it is. Back here in Africa, that is how it is. So you have to look for your employment. I was talking about over there. That's where it is being processed. But I'm not marketing them. I've just only showed over there. So I'm not marketing them. So that's why I didn't want to show clearly, because I'm not marketing them. Yeah, that's how it is. You see, even sometimes in places of times, you're going to meet some bananas over there. So bananas are all over. I can say it over that. They're all over. I like this forest here. You check this forest over here. I like it too much. Because when you see at this, particularly this tree here, when you look at that tree, it is very strong and very tall. When you try this one here, and very straight, imagine guys, and very, very, very straight. So I like it, by the way. I have all the reason why. Because when you are trying to make timbers and you use this one here, you're going to get very straight timbers, for sure. You're going to get, remember, you are going to get a very straight timbers. Rather than when you use the one that is cornering, you are going to get timbers that they are cornering. So that is how it is. Remember, we are still on foot, and I'm not planning to board a bike because it is some like 5 kilometers to where I'm heading to. So and already you have walked a little bit, so still you are going to walk. You know, sometimes it's good we use some exercise. Sometimes we do some exercise. It is very good. It is very good sometimes when you use an exercise. So you know, some people are being surprised. This guy is talking over the phone, so they're really surprised over there. But there's no problem. That's how it is. That's even in Nyaboanse back in the village, when YouTube started, actually, I can recall that people, they were really surprised that they walk by on foot. You use your phone talking too much. So they were really surprised what is going on. And same particularly in this place, they are still being surprised on what is going on. But that is how it is. They have to cope up with the situation, and the situation have to cope up with them. Yeah, that's how it is, guys. I don't know what was constructed here. Specifically, I don't know what was constructed here. over here. It look like it's a slaughterhouse, but it's not a slaughterhouse, guys. I look like I'm tired. I look like I'm tired, guys. I look like I'm tired. Really tired, eh? Really tired. But back in Africa here, sometimes you walk on foot. It is very enjoyable. Sometimes when you walk on foot, very enjoyable, guys. But you see, the way I'm trying to get tired, then I'm sweating. Those chemicals that you know, we use colostrum most of the time. The cooking fat that you use, the cooking oil that you mostly use. Hey, look at this bull. It looks very keen to me. Look at that bull over there. It looks very keen. Yeah. We are talking a story, but I don't like the way people pass over by the road is here. And the road is so small. The road is so small. And remember, kids, they are passing over by here. So sometimes I wonder if nothing could happen to them. So yeah, that's sometimes by the way I get to wonder, because sometimes people are passing by, and sometimes they're going to get a very serious problem. Eh? So in video, yeah. So actually I was trying to greet him, and you know, it is early in the morning, and back here in the village you have to greet everybody. Uko poa? Uko vipi? Haya. So you see, I'm known everywhere, not only in Nyabuanse back there, but everywhere I'm known. Yeah, that's how it is. Every place I'm known. Every place I'm known. Hey, let's go. Look at this one here. Look at this birds here. Look at them. Look at those birds. Eh? They are very good. I like it. They are very like attraction. Eh? They really attract. Yeah. So I'm really tired holding the phone. I need a holding stand. I should plan on that, because holding a phone in the hands, sometimes you get tired. I need one so that I'm going to hold the phone. At least it makes me very easy and very good to so sometimes to greet everybody, every language, sometimes to greet in Kikuria, sometimes to greet in Swahili, sometimes to greet in English, and also sometimes we gaze Kisi. Sometimes we gaze Kisi. Yeah, that's the language sometimes we gaze over by. Yeah. It is so tiresome, by the way. Let's try to close over by here. The road here, it looks like it's very tiresome, guys. Tiresome to walk over. It's very tiresome to walk over here. Yeah, Maraba. Yeah, very tiresome, guys. Very tiresome. I wonder the engineer of these particular roads in Africa here. You know, sometimes you get to wonder, because you get that an engineer performs a work today less than, we're gonna say that less than a year, then he goes back to do the same work. Because you get that this road that he had performed today, the other day this thing is already broken. So sometimes you wonder which type of work is being done over here. But no, but I'm saying no problem. That is how it is back here. That is how it is. So sometimes you have to cope up with everything that is there. You have to cope up with everything that is there. Yeah, you have to cope up with everything that is there. I'm so tired. I need like some water to take bath, because I've been walking from a long distance, and actually, but that is it. Maybe I reach there, I take some water, because the previous video, when you watched the previous video, actually we had gone somewhere, we picked some water. We bought some water from another purification of water that is being done over there. So we bought some water. That's the water that I'm planning to go and pick and get us to. That is what is there. So I'm just waiting this vehicle to close over by here, and we check what is going to happen over there. So let's try and pass over back here. So guys, yeah, the road is so congested somehow. The road is so congested. So guys, I'm gonna say thank you and thank you a lot for always coming back to watch my YouTube channel. If at all the first time you're coming across my YouTube channel, consider to subscribe, like the video, always turn on notification. I really say and I really appreciate you people a lot.